Yes, limitation.
You know, in a different way.
Perfect.
Because we are all blessed in different ways. We all can offer our gifts to
Yes.
people around us.
Basically, when we use the limitation or we use the issue as a limitation to progress,
Yes.
and it's as an excuse, basically, in general,
Yes.
as spirits that is, yeah, use the limitation, don't recognize the limitation and use the limitation to stop us from doing something about it, or about our lives.
Yes.
And I think it's so powerful because we have to practice this self-acceptance in our whole life because our life changes our appearance, change our life conditions. You know, some people, they go, right? So if we don't exercise this acceptance, we suffer a lot.
Yes. You want to make a comment?
Oh, and I don't know, on YouTube, have you ever seen the blind boy? I think when he was about 2 or 3 years old, he got cancer in the eyes, and they had to remove his eyeball. And he learned, you know what Doppler is, but you know, like the dolphins,
Yeah.
he learned to move through life to the point where he was playing video games, and he could beat
People that was...
Which then, you could learn, he'd go down the street and start trying to go down the street, and he'd come to a trash can, he'd walk around it. And he could get on roller skates, and he'd go down the road, he'd miss the cars, and he was maneuvering, and he was running. Just like the dolphins do, but then at the end of it, where you don't have something moving, it's not a solid object, but yet he is playing the video game using the Doppler technique. How that,
Yes.
I don't know.
So thank you so much. This showed to us that there is no excuse to help ourselves and help others. Tony is a good example, and God's allowed this spirit to reincarnate to show to us that we have so much potential, and if one area of our life is blocked, is limited, we cannot go. For example, in this case, he didn't have a perfect physical body, but has a beautiful voice, and his mind was beautiful. And he didn't feel ashamed to go in public and to, you know, expose himself. He was invited to. Tony was, I would say, Tony was not in the spotlight. When you read his biography and the life that he's from Nicaragua. He lives nowadays in Missouri, but at that time he was living in Los Angeles. He was an immigrant boy. His parents moved to the US. And with all this limitation, he found out that he could play guitar with his feet, and he can sing. I wish I play guitar as well, but I wish I can at least sing at least like 5% of he did. And nowadays he has a family business. I mean, go to the internet and read. This is people that's out there to help us, and then we look at ourselves with, you know, all the conditions, materially speaking, and sometimes we feel powerless, we feel hopeless. And Tony comes and shows to us that, hey, what's up? Okay? So let us inspire ourselves in those kind of life for us to move on. Okay, so I have one slide just to finalize, is some tips, 3. I just choose 3 based on our conversation, because if we come here and give 10, 20, we're gonna forget, you know? So let us just keep simple. So one thing that I would like to leave with us, is let us remember we are never alone. I didn't touch much in the spiritual influence. This is going to be for other talk. But even though if we find ourselves with no one, physically speaking, we can count in our spiritual guides. And this is a topic for another discussion. Okay? We are never alone. God always going to provide. Always going to send someone to help us. So let us remember this. The second one is observe our surrounds more. Our life is very busy. We have a schedule for everything. For the moment we open our eyes, we already think what I'm going to do today, go to work, drop kids in school, go to the center, teach, work. But let us reserve some time to look in our workplace. See if a colleague is a little bit sad. And not that we wanted to be nosing, or, but if there is an openness, just, learn how to be of help. If the person doesn't want to have any help, that's okay, we need to respect. But let's be open for our surround. And finally, it's personal. In a 24 hours a day, this is Rana de Angelis, I mentioned this in this book. Reserve a few moments for reflection and pray. Why? Because that moment, the few moments, is the time that we do this internal journey and kind of try to revisit what is our purpose in this life. Nobody's going to tell us, but we can make this connection by exercise. We need to practice. As Leah mentioned, we come here in a school like with a cup empty. Let us, fill our cups with virtues and make sure that we are really be a completer in this lifetime. So thank you so much. The Spirit Society of North Beach was a great pleasure to come and share this little information that we have been learning in this process. We are still students in life. We all are. And today I moved place. I always be behind the camera, but I'm here, I'm very happy. And if you have any question, we're going to be here. If not, thank you so much.
We want to